Mario Puzo's The Godfather, Part 1. Don Vito, a head of the Corleone Mafia clan known to all as The Godfather, accepts congratulations and listens to favors from friends and partners that they express, knowing that no Sicilian could refuse a request on the wedding day of his daughter Connie with Carlo Rizzi. Meanwhile, Don's beloved youngest son Michael, a World War II hero, honestly tells his friend Kay Adams stories about his father's peculiar profession and those around him. However, the hero assures the girl that he has nothing to do with his family business. Among the guests at the party is the famous singer Johnny Fontane, the godson of Corleone, who has come from Hollywood to ask Don Vito to help get a role in a movie that will revive his waning fame. Johnny says that the head of the movie studio, Jack Waltz, won't give him the desired thing. Don replies that he will make this man an offer he can't refuse. He sends Hayden to California to fix the problem. Tom Hayden is Don Vito's adopted son, a lawyer acting as consigliere. Jack Waltz insists on his position and says there's no way he'll give Fontaine the role because he's got out with Waltz's woman, a rising movie star. The next morning, Waltz is horrified to find the severed head of his $600,000 purchased horse in the bed. Fontaine lands the role. Drug lord Sollozzo, who is supported by the Tattaglia crime family, asks Vito to invest in his drug business and provide protection through his political connections, fearing that his political influence will be discredited by his involvement in the drug trade. Vito refuses. To prevent the rival clans and Sollozzo from the following steps, Vito sends his best fighter, Luca Brasi, to gain the trust of Sollozzo and the Tattaglia clan. The rival clan unmistakably guesses Corleone's move and kills Luca Brasi. War is effectively declared, and the Corleone's clan's main strength is Don Corleone's connections. With his death, the monopoly of political cover will be shattered and the Corleone clan will lose its main trump card. On Christmas Eve, 5 bullets are fired at Don Corleone with a revolver. Replacing the suddenly ill guard, Fredo, the middle brother, was unable to protect his father. Michael accidentally learns of the assassination attempt on his father from the newspaper. Confident of Vito Corleone's death, Sollozzo and Tattaglia show their power by kidnapping Hayden to deliver an offer from the temporarily assumed head of the family, Corleone's oldest son Sonny, to accept their terms. Vito Corleone, however, survives the assassination attempt. Sonny refuses to negotiate and gives the Tattaglia clan an ultimatum. They have to give up Sollozzo for the massacre, or else the Corleone family declares war on everyone. The Tattaglia refuse to turn over Sollozzo, instead demonstrating force and provoking Sonny, sending Corleone proof of Luca Brasi's death with a dead fish wrapped in Luca's body armor. Sonny's first orders are to kill Don's guard, who appeared ill on the day of the assassination attempt, and to find Luca Brasi missing somewhere. Michael visits his father in the hospital and is horrified to find that the police guard has been dismissed by someone and no one is watching over Don. Realizing that his father is about to be assassinated again, he moves Vito to another room. With the help of the baker Enzo, who comes up and feels indebted to Don, Michael stands up in front of the entrance to the hospital impersonating a guard. That helps to mislead the Sollozzo's people, who drive up to the hospital to finish off Corleone, so they leave as Don is being guarded. In their place, the cops arrive. They are led by the corrupt Captain McCluskey, who responds to accusations of connection to Sollozzo by punching Michael hard in the face. Tessio informs Michael that they have killed Bruno Tattaglia, the son of the family head, so the devastating gang war has begun. Michael realizes that Sonny is a Spitfire and prone to ill-considered actions, which means he's unable to confront the united enemy clans successfully, so Michael is forced to join the fight. Michael unexpectedly suggests an effective way to deal a telling blow to the enemies and change the balance of power by killing Sollozzo and McCluskey personally. During dinner with Sollozzo, Michael goes into the restroom. There he pulls out a hidden revolver. The hero shoots Sollozzo and McCluskey in the head. The war between the Corleone family and the 5 families united against them is in full swing. In New York, Don Corleone returns home from the hospital and is surprised to learn of the latest events that it was Michael who killed Sollozzo and McCluskey. He is very saddened by this news, as he did not want to compromise Michael by participating in the family business. The possibility of Michael's legal career is ruined forever, and Michael is abroad on the run. In Sicily, Michael falls in love and marries a local girl, Apollonia Vizelli. Sonny begins to notice something amiss in his sister Connie's family relationship. Her husband, Carlo Rizzi, constantly humiliates and beats Connie. Hard-fisted Sonny severely beats Carlo in the middle of the street in public for beating his pregnant Connie and warns him that if it happens again, he will kill that man. Despite the terrible warning, Carlo beats Connie again. Like a bear with a sore head, Sonny rushes unprotected toward his sister. But at the entrance to the toll road, he is ambushed and shot by the enemies. Apollonia is killed while attempting to drive a car in which a bomb intended for Michael was planted. Don Corleone has not recovered from his wounds yet, but is forced to return to business and save the situation. He organizes a meeting of the 5 heads of families to end the war. Don takes his son and Tatalia's son as the reason for an unhindered end to the war. At the meeting, Don Corleone says that continuing the war will not only lead everyone to bankruptcy, but also that it is the only way for Michael to return home safely. Michael returns from Sicily. He meets his old friend Kay and proposes to her. After Sonny's death, Don practically retires from business. Middle brother Fredo can't control their business, and Michael effectively becomes the head of the entire crime syndicate. Michael cannot do anything as his enemies take over the family business. The hero moves the family business to another territory in Las Vegas. He meets the hotel and casino chain's big owner, Moe Green. The hero confronts him quite harshly with the fact that the Corleone clan has decided to move their business to Nevada and offers to buy out Moe Green's share of the casino. Moe does not accept the offer and puts himself in jeopardy. It doesn't take long to find the reason for Moe Green's guilt. It turns out that Moe Green has punched Fredo in public. Fredo tries to smooth things over by defending Moe, but Michael is adamant. Don Vito unravels his enemy's schemes and says that after his death, Barzini will invite Michael to a meeting during which Michael will be killed. The man who delivers the proposal is a traitor. Soon Don dies of a heart attack while playing in the garden with his grandson Anthony. At the funeral, Tessio delivers Michael an invitation to meet with Barzini. Vito's prediction comes true. The meeting is set for the same day as the baptism of Connie's child. Michael agrees to be godfather to Carlo and Connie's son. During the baptism ceremony, Michael's people destroy every last leader of the 5 rival family. Don Strachey is shot by Clemenza in an elevator. Moe Green is shot by a hired assassin during massage therapy. Don Caneo is shot in a revolving door by Willie Chichi. Don Tatalia is shot by Rocco Lampone in bed with a prostitute. Don Barzini shot by Al Neri, who puts on his old police uniform for the occasion. Tessio realizes that the conspiracy was uncovered. He tells Hayden that what he has done is just business. Tessio leaves with Michael's people to meet his death. Michael promises Carlo that if he confesses his complicity in Sonny's murder, he will not retaliate against his sister husband and godson father, but is promptly killed by Clemenza's whip. Connie publicly accuses Michael of killing her husband and links him to all the deaths reported in newspapers. Kay begins questioning him about Carlo's death. Michael replies that it is not true. She, believing him, calms down. Kay, having just been assured by her husband that Carlo and the others did not kill anyone, sees through the doorway of the office how Clemenza kisses Michael's hand, welcoming him as the new Don Corleone. The door to the office, as well as between Kay and Michael, closes.